What's going on, guys? Dorco's Games once again back to give you another theory about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This time we're going to be doing a video about the phone guy. I'll be showing you guys the phone calls from each night, but I'll cut them down, so I'll only include the most important things about the night. And on each night there is always something really important what the phone guy says. So let's get on to the first night.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
What? Summer job? I'm pretty sure that we got the payment stating that it was at winter time we got the payment. Why is the phone guy saying it's a summer job?
Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you.
This shows that something bad happened to the old location. Somewhat negative impression of the company. We still don't know, but there's also a hint, guys, that an old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while. It doesn't say that it was demolished. It doesn't say that anything happened to it afterwards. It seems like he's trying to hint that it comes back.
The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift.
This shows that an old employer actually survived the nights and went on to the day shift. And now you take place of the night shift. Please remember this, guys, because this person who worked at the night shift is now a day shift worker, and in the future calls he actually talks about a day shift worker doing some bad things, and we'll be coming on to this later on. It's really important.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close.
Why does he say this so specifically? Like it's a joke? Something else worth mentioning is kind of the modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. And he does a little giggle afterwards. Why? If this is a prequel, how does the phone guy know that there are doors? And once again, guys, it backs my theory that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is the old diner. Once again, I'll be doing another video on this, guys, but seriously, he's talking about no doors for you to close. He wouldn't know this unless the old Fazbear diner had doors for security.
By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know, and the smell.
This lets us know that the old animatronics were from the old diner. But he talks about, and the smell. Why would he talk about the smell? We already know from the lore on Five Nights at Freddy's 1, from the article, that the old animatronics had kids stuffed inside of them, leaving a really horrid smell with blood and mucus pouring out of the animatronics. Why would he mention the smell of the old animatronics? This still makes me wonder whether the murders happened at the old diner.
I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey, listen.
Is this trying to show that the phone guy actually likes the Foxy the Pirate? But listen. Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. It seems that he's trying to contradict himself here. He's saying he likes Foxy, but then he thinks about something. Has Foxy done something bad at the old diner?
One more thing. Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking.
Why does he refer to the marionette always thinking? Also, he says it was always thinking, not is always thinking. Is this trying to show that now the marionette can't always think? Or is it trying to show that the marionette, like the child of the marionette, was always thinking and now it's not because the child's being killed? It's really hard to say, but I find it quite weird how the phone guy says it was always and not it is always thinking.
Did Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite.
Why does he answer the question what he just asked? Does he know that Foxy won't appear in the hallway? It seems like he's experienced this before, because he says probably not that he appeared in the hallway on night 2. It's really weird how much he knows about everything about the company, and he knows everything about the animatronics.
Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Once again, the phone guy tries to ease the night guard, telling him that the rumours that he's heard lately are just a story and the fake. Why is he telling him again? Why is he telling him to forget about it? Is he trying to make Jeremy not leave the company? Think about it. It's like if you want somebody to stay, you try to ease them from any bad stories about your company. So, is he trying to make Jeremy stay to try and get him killed?
Hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics tonight if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive toward the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it will all pass. Good night.
Night 4, the phone guy says that someone has tampered with the facial recognition systems, but they're not sure. And the characters after this tampering have become very unusual and aggressive with the staff. But the kids are fine. But when they encounter an adult, they just stare. He's trying to show that somebody's tampered with the facial recognitions of all the animatronics. Who has done this? Who has tampered with them? We don't know. The phone guy, a past employer, an employer, you know, it could be anything.
Oh, hey, good job, Night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? From what I understand, the building is on lockdown. No one is allowed in or out, you know, especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move you to the day shift. A position just became available. We don't have a replacement for your shift yet, but we're working on it. We're going to try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Fredbear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down. So just get through one more night. Hang in there. Good night.
Now here's definitely the big chunk of what happens. Listen. Again, guys, it shows, look, especially concerning any previous employees. Why is it saying this? And again, When we get it all sorted out, we may move you to the day shift. A position just came available. What's happened to the day shift worker? Has he done something wrong? Did he tamper with the animatronics? Is he the reason why all of this stuff is happening? And then on night 5 again, it says we don't have a replacement for your shift yet, but we're working on it. On night 7, your name changes from Jeremy to another employee. So that goes to show that someone else has been employed. Now night 6 tells us more information about the past diner. Have a listen.
Hello. What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it. Now none of them are acting right. Listen, just finish your shift. It's safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. We have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift. Wear your uniform. Stay close to the animatronics and make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay? For now, just make it through the night. When the place eventually opens again, I'll probably take the night shift myself. Okay, good night and good luck.
This is where things get a bit fishy. The phone guy says the place is closed down for at least a while. And then he randomly says that we have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. So I really don't understand why he says that the place has been closed down for at least a while, and then there's a birthday the next day. That shouldn't be right. If it's closed down for a while, there should be no more events. None. It's closed down. No one can come in at all. Not a single birthday. So it's really strange, really strange why he said it's been closed down, but then it's open the next day. And then he tells Jeremy to wear his uniform and stay close to the animatronics and make sure they don't hurt anybody. People are saying this is the bite of 1987. I think people are saying that this is a foreshadow of the bite of 1987. We don't know who got bit. People are saying Jeremy got bit, but we really don't know. Let's just pretend that the phone guy is not the murderer. A lot of people think he is, but let's not say he is. Remember, this is just a theory, guys. The day shift worker, okay? He lasted a week. A whole week, just like we did. And we know how hard it is to survive a week. And he was moved on to the day shift. And then you come along and you take over the night shift. Now, what I was thinking is that maybe, just maybe, that the day shift worker now is maybe possessed, or maybe he did get killed, or he's literally possessed. Because remember Five Nights at Freddy's 1, you get it's me, you get all stuff like that, and it just seems really possessive. And maybe he got a bit shook by the horrors what he saw on his night shift, and he's turned insane, right? So he moves on to the day shift, and then suddenly we see that the animatronics are starting to beginning to become tampered with the facial recognition, where the facial recognition is that they kill adults. Well, they try to kill adults or act weird around adults and are completely fine with the children. Now, what I was thinking is that maybe the day shift worker got possessed or something, and the animatronics or the marionette has told him to tamper with the new animatronics to make them try and kill adults during the day. Remember that the new animatronics still do it during the night, but the settings go back to normal during the day. Maybe the day shift worker is trying to make it so they always try to kill the adults. And that once again goes to the fact that what if Jeremy died during the birthday party on day 7, because now that the new animatronics know how to attack during the day and not the night. Think about it. As soon as this guy's been tampering with the animatronics, they're starting to act weird during the day now as well as the night. Also, it once again shows that the day shift worker then disappeared. We don't know what happened. The phone guy seems really suspicious about it. a place has just became available. Maybe he died, maybe he just left, maybe he got fired for tampering with the animatronics. We still don't know. The next few nights later, we notice that the Golden Freddy costume has gone. Maybe the day shift employer, after he disappeared or got fired, came back to the pizzeria and took the Golden Freddy costume and tried to kill the kids. Maybe he was told to kill the kids. Probably not, because the kids, the animatronics are already possessed by dead children. Maybe like the It's Me with the Golden Freddy. Maybe because of this possession, like he thinks that he's like bad or something, so he uses the Golden Freddy costume. Because just remember, guys, the Golden Freddy costume is tattered, completely tattered, just like the old animatronics. So once again, it shows that the Golden Freddy costume was probably from the old diner and now came back to the pizzeria, because it was found again and they've probably just kept it, maybe. Who knows? And then, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really good theory at the start, but then I don't think it matches with the Golden Freddy costume. I don't know why the day shift worker would take the Golden Freddy costume or anything, because why would he do it when I think the murders have already happened. I think some people do believe that the murders happened in the old diner and the old animatronics are just haunted, because not once that not a single bit of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is there something that shows that the that kids were murdered. Nothing at all. There might be like a few bits and pieces, but it seems pretty much to me that the old diner had the murders. The phone guy talks about a smell, a bad reputation from the old one. You know, they've made the new animatronics look more friendly. It's really strange. And why would the old animatronics be possessed anyway? You know, once again, like the marionette with the fifth child, everything, the mini games being in the old diner, it's just really strange. You know, I honestly don't know, but it's just a new theory, guys. You know, it's just a new theory that maybe the day shift worker was possessed or something, and he's tried to make the new animatronics bad as well. Because just remember, guys, the marionette can't do anything. People are saying the marionette has made the new animatronics bad, but he can't do anything. He's stuck inside a box. The phone guy says that the marionette is always stuck inside the box at night time. So it's really hard to say. Really hard to say. I think that the phone guy acts really suspicious. The phone guy knows basically everything about the old diner. And once again, when he's in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, he knows everything about that as well. We get referred to him knowing everything about the old animatronics, everything about the new animatronics, everything about the marionette, everything. So, let's cut off my theory about the day shift worker and let's talk about the phone guy. A summary of the phone guy. He knows everything. He acts really suspicious at times. He knows all the backstories as well about the murders, about the old reputation, everything. So maybe the phone guy is bad as well. Maybe he's the murderer. Maybe he's just trying to cover up the fact that he's been the murderer. It's really hard to know. Really, really hard. But what do you think, of course? Do you kind of see the sense what I'm trying to make about the day shift worker being suspicious, you know, because he suddenly disappears, you know, he just goes and then we really don't know. I think everything will be told in the next game. I think the next game is probably going to be about Five Nights at Freddy's 3, about the old diner, and we'll know the story about the phone guy. Maybe we'll know everything, I think. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the phone guy's analysis of his phone calls from night 1 to 6. I hope it's gave you a little bit of background of the story about the game. You know, some people miss out tiny little things about his phone calls, and I think that we've got the main points out there. You know, we've learnt about the old day shift worker, We've also learnt about what happened at the old diner and what happened with Golden Freddy and what happened with the investigations. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any other background information about the phone calls. What do you guys think about the theory of the day shift worker, or if you've got any other different theories about what happened to the day shift worker? Anything about the phone guy? Anything about the new animatronics having the new facial recognition in the daytime, and now they don't like the adults and they still like the kids? And also the birthday party on day 7. What do you think happens there? Do you think that's when the bite of 1987 happened? Let me know. Thank you for watching. This video took quite a while for me to do. That's why I haven't done a video in a while. But I really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And thank you for supporting my channel. I'll see you all next time.